Yo, what's good guys? It is JD here, back with another episode of the Nobody Spent Road to Glory, and today is going to be an exciting little trip down memory lane for the series this year. So, we are going to be looking at my team on every 50 episodes up to this point, which is episode 397. So we're going to look at the day 1 squad, then episode 50, 100, 150, and so on up until this point. I've written down all the dates for them as well, so we can see how quickly the time progressed in terms of like the tiers of players and everything like that. And I think it's going to be very, very interesting. Now, of course, I do have one video idea, which is going to be a recap, just like everything we've done on the account this year. Another one is going to be a 2K21 wish list, because we still don't know any news about my team. Literally nothing. Could be anything in that game mode. Could be an exact copy and paste. I don't know. But I will make a little wish list, so I need one more video idea. Just the one. So if you do have any ideas, then do let me know down below. So on here, we are just going to be looking at... I've got one pack to open up, which is a login pack. So we'll open that up in a second. But other than that, we're just going to be looking at the pictures of these previous squads. Now, a couple of them, I didn't actually show my squad in that exact numbered episode. So I had to go like one before or one after to actually get me to see my squad. Because not every episode I looked at my main squad, because we were doing like Spotlight Sim challenges, and we had different lineups for those, etc. So there might be one or two out, but there's still the time that I had at that point. It just wasn't shown. But anyway, before we jump into it, guys, if you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and of course, a massive shout out to the MVPs and the GOATs of the channel. For the MVPs, we've got Heisenberg, Todd, Dr. K, Will, Cole, Ben, Aiden, Arrow, Safe, and Sai. Thank you guys so much for your support. And then we've got the GOATs, Eric, Jason, Cody, Z, Spooky, Caleb, Rohan, and Omar twice. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for your support. And of course, if you want to become a member as well, if I could talk, there's a join button down below. If not, top line in the description. Click on that, and it will show you how to do it. So after yesterday's abysmal packs, well, we've got nothing left in the club now in terms of MT. It's all gone. And yeah, we ended up yesterday only packing 3 goats, which sucks. So yeah, we've got nothing left. Nothing left. I can't talk today, but that's every day. So let's get going, guys. Let me bring up the picture of our day 1 squad. So hopefully it's on your screen for you guys right now. So you can see right there, we had our 50,000 MT and 100k VC that you got at the start of the game with the Legend Edition or whatever it was called at the start of this year. But we had the starter Tracy McGrady. That's the card we picked up to begin with. We had the promo AD and Dwayne Wade. We picked up Bob Sura from the Emerald Reward Market. So we made 5 tokens day 1. We used 3 on Bob Sura, and we had 2 left over. And then the rest, that was just all of the cards we got from our starter pack. So we did get a couple of silvers, which I imagine I would have sold on quite quickly. And yeah, a couple of golds, which also would have been sold quite quickly. But yeah, Bob Sura, day 1, if you don't remember, that card, very, very good. That card was very, very good. For most people, I would say they had him in the first sort of like couple of weeks, I would say. As for that Sapphire AD and that Sapphire Dwayne Wade, I can't even remember what those cards are like. Let's have a look at their stats real quick. So this AD, I did use in 6 games, 7 bronze badges. Stats-wise, anything over 85. Interior D 86. Oh, I mean, that is absolutely brutal. We played with these cards. Jeez. And then Dwayne Wade did have an 89 driving layup, 72 mid, 73 point shot, 79 ball control. Did have 84 defense, which is nice, but 70 speed. Whew. Oh, okay. So day 1 was rough, as you might expect, but it got better very, very quickly. So this is episode 50. That's episode 50. Oh, I forgot to mention the dates, didn't I? Where did I write these down? Oh, they're here. So day 1 was on September the 7th. September the 7th was at the start of the game. And then this squad right here, episode 50, was October the 28th. And in that episode, we were locking in the cheapest Western Conference Heat Check set. So it took us like a month and a half to lock in the Western Conference Heat Check set. But anyway, this is the squad we had. So by this point, we had a lot of good cards. Now, bear in mind, I wasn't playing online with any of these cards. I literally just put all of my best tier cards into this lineup just to show what I could make. So we had Steve Francis at the 1. Des Mason from Triple Threat Offline, evoed up. Clyde the Glide, all the way evoed from, what did he start as? A Sapphire, I think? All the way up to Diamond. Bro, that evo was dumb. I think he needed about 150 steals. I think it was 150 steals, and I did that. I'm not doing that again next year. We've got the Pink Diamond Sean Marion. So he was our first Pink Diamond by the looks of it. Pink Diamond Sean Marion was our first PD. Chris Webber at the centre, and off the bench, Bob Cousy, Drazen. So we'd already got to the Diamond token board, so we did pretty good with tokens this year. We had Alonso at the 4, Artie Gilmore at the 5, and then fully evoed KG and Dwayne Wade. That D Wade card, when he was fully evoed, was actually kind of nice. Same situation with that KG, and then Pau Gasol down there on that 13th man. So a lot changed between episode 1 and episode 50. Oh my god, that improvement, so drastic, I can't even get my words out. Next up, we hit up episode number 100. There we go. Okay, finally. Right, so episode 100 was December the 7th, and we were doing the Iggy Spotlights. I think the Iggy Spotlights had just dropped. But this is the squad we got now. This is looking a lot more meta-ish than the previous squad, that's for sure. So by this point, we'd gone 12-0 for the first time, which was in November, I believe, which was for that Baron Davis, which is a very, very good card. Buddy Hield, Amethyst, fantastic little player, same as Nick Anderson. Really good memories of using those two guys. With the Pink Diamond Blake, wasn't really the best card in the world, not gonna lie. Vucevic was a lot of fun to use, and off the bench, bro, that bench unit was so much fun from what I can remember. Ja Morant as a... Was he actually an Amethyst? No, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Him and RJ had that dynamic duo by the looks of it. Because RJ was a Sapphire and Ja Morant was a Ruby. And they got up to Amethyst and Ruby. Even as their base level cards, they were already incredible. And obviously with an Evo, they're even better. Swaggy P obviously was one of the best shooters earlier on this year. And then we had that Bielitsa, which was from just domination. Just domination. Get him as an Emerald, Evo him up to Sapphire. He had that range extender. That was about all he had. But it was still pretty good. And then we had Valanciunas at the center position as well. So a lot of Moments of the Week's cards. Buddy, Vucevic, Valanciunas, RJ, and Ja Morant all coming in as Moments of the Week players. Those sets were goated, man. They were so good. But yeah, this team right here, really good. Right now, could I get away with running any of these cards? No. Maybe Baron Davis, but he's got Silver Steady, I think. Which obviously back in the day, we didn't know how bad that badge was. Oh boy, that badge bad. That badge real bad. Alright, we move on to episode number 150. And this was posted on January the 11th. And in this, we were doing a Jason Kidd triple-double challenge, which was from one of the spotlights. I don't know which spotlight that would have been from, actually. There we go. So it's challenge number 12 of the Jason Kidd Spotlight Series challenges. I forget there were 17 in all of these. We did them all. Jeez, that's wild. But anyway, this is the squad we had on this episode, and now the squad is really taking shape. So this is what we had in January. So Baron Davis still in there at the 1. You can see my old face cam set up with the 2 basketballs there as well. Great stuff. Really not good stuff. But yeah, Baron Davis, Eddie Jones, which was a really good card. Jason Tatum, Moments of the Week. That Pink Diamond Giannis, who was one of the OGs of this series. We used that card for so damn long. I think we got him late December. And then he was in our squad for months and months and months. We had Deandre Ayton from that New Year's resolution set. Obviously, evoed up from Amethyst to Diamond. Fantastic card. Kyle Lowry off the bench. Jaylen Brown off the bench. Hedo Turkoglu, not evoed just yet. We had him in the Amethyst, but I did go ahead and evo him up to the Diamond, I'm pretty sure. Jaren Jackson Jr., Embiid. 4 of our 5 bench unit Moments of the Week's cards. And then obviously JT in the starting lineup as well. Those Moments of the Weeks was so good. And we also had Tony Allen from that New Year's resolution set down there as well. But out of this team right here, so Giannis was incredible. Deandre Ayton, I remember being a lot of fun. Really good to use. Jaren Jackson Jr., that Diamond was an upgrade over his Amethyst card, which was already insane. Hedo Turkoglu, when he was Diamond, was mad good. And I really liked that Eddie Jones card as well. Didn't really like that Jason Tatum, I think. But look at where we're at this point in the game. We're on Baller level, which is... Let me tell you guys which level Baller is. It is 1,750 cards. So we hit that. And we got 2,000 tokens. What was I saving tokens for? I don't even know, but we got 2,000 of them there. So that happened. I think at that point I was waiting for a token market update, as most of us have been all year, or were all year. I don't think I'd taken... I mean, I'd clearly not taken anybody. I think I was at the Pink Diamond board, and I didn't want to splash all of my tokens on Pink Diamonds. that I wasn't going to use. I think that's where we're at. But anyway, we move on. Next up, we have got episode 200. There's a lot of pink diamonds and the introduction of our first 2 Galaxy Opals. So, episode 200, February the 20th, and this is the day that the Prime KD set dropped. So, the pink diamond Russell Westbrook came out in that set as well. But look at our team. Oh boy. So we hit the all-star level, which I can only imagine is for 2,000 cards, which it is. So we hit 2,000 cards. Still got those 2,000 tokens. We've got a fully evoed pink diamond Jeremy Lin. Oh boy, that card took a while to evo. We've got Galaxy Opal Vince Carter. We've got the pink diamond Aaron Gordon Moments card. The Giannis, obviously, still in there. Bam Adebayo at the centre position. Off the bench, Stephen Marbury, which was a really bad card. Buddy Hield at the 2. Brandon Roy at the 3. Jesus, I ran a small bench lineup. The Diamond Lamar Odom, which is still an incredible card, but was back then just utterly unbelievable. I think that card back then probably cost like 70 to 80k, and I'm not kidding. If you weren't around at the start of the game, that card was very expensive. And then we had Diamond Embiid as our backup centre with Donovan Mitchell, Ben Simmons, who was from the Locker Code, I believe, and then Amethyst Shaq down there as well. But Brandon Roy, at that point in the game, I don't think I realised just how good he was, because boy, he's good. Yeah, using Vince Carter over Brandon Roy, that's controversial. I don't think many people will be doing that these days, including myself. But yeah, out of this lineup right here, Bam Adebayo, good memories of him. Lamar Odom, incredible. Brandon Roy, obviously loved him back at the start. Stephen Marbury, not so much. Buddy Hield was a good shooter. Embiid was good. Aaron Gordon was alright. And then Jeremy Lin, we just put so many hours into him. So many goddamn hours went into that card. It is hard to believe. Alright, next up, we have got a big change. So this is episode 250, which dropped March the 24th. And on this day, in this video, it had just been released the Galaxy Opal Prime Oscar Robertson. And in turn, he was the final one. So they also released the KG as well as a reward. Look at our team now. Jesus, the jump from episode 200 to 250 was huge. We have got evoed Ben Simmons, and I remember that card because we spent 700k on him, I believe, or 800k it might have been. He was one expensive boy. Brandon Roy has made his way into the starting lineup, good stuff. We did buy that Prime KD. Like I said, I was looking at locking in for that Prime player, depending on who it was going to be. It turned out to be KG. I didn't lock it in, and I'm very happy I didn't. We picked up our first Galaxy Opal from the reward token market, which was Josh Smith. We got Galaxy Opal buzzer beater Kareem, and then off the bench we got our second. Oh, wait, who did we pick first? Josh Smith or Zach LaVine? I think we got them at the same time. We got Zach LaVine from the token market. We got Cam Reddish, so the Spotlight Sims have been released. Jonathan Isaac from the Diamond token reward market. Giannis still hanging in there, and Bam Adebayo still hanging in there as well. And we got a million MT in the bank. Bro, I don't know what I did in these 50 episodes, but Jesus Christ, we made some moves. So from this team right here, obviously, like, a couple of these cards you could still use today, like Ben Simmons, KD, that Kareem, sure he doesn't have range, but still, one of the best defensive centers in the game. Josh Smith, I still really, really like him. Jonathan Isaac, again, no range, but still incredible. Cam Reddish, people still run him in budget lineups. Zach LaVine, not so much, because he doesn't have Unpluckable. And at this point in the game, if you don't have that, it's a Jeej. But yeah, look at that team, bro. We are down on episode 250, which is in March. That's pretty damn impressive. I'm happy with myself on that. Good job me, man. Good job me. I mean, I don't know how much I paid for KD, but I think it was probably about 400k. I think we paid 300k for that Kareem. And then the other guys are all untradeable. So, not bad at all. That is... Hey, I'm impressed, boys. Not gonna lie, I'm impressed. We move on to episode number 300, April 29th. And this was a day that we completed Opal Chris Mullin, which got us a quarter of the way to Kobe. Quarter of the way, so we had a long grind to go after this video. So, wow, the team has changed a hell of a lot again. So, a lot more Galaxy Opals now. We've got Galaxy Opal Magic Johnson, the one, that Campus Legends card, obviously fantastic. Walter Davis from the Historic Spotlight Sims coming in at the 2. We picked up James Worthy in at the 3 for going 12-0. Not bad at all. We had the Buzzer Beater Blake, which I think cost me 250 to 300k. I can't remember exactly. We picked up the glitched Galaxy Opal Shaq, which was such a flex. I think he cost... I think he was 950k. I don't think he was over a mil. I think he was 950, but he was around that. He was the most expensive card we bought up to that point, and still one of the most expensive cards we bought all year. That Shaq card was mad. But you can see we've still got over 1,000 tokens after picking up those Galaxy Opals on the last 50. And we've got 1.6 million MT with this squad. Jeez. And then off the bench, we've got the Opal Draymond. We've got the Pink Diamond Dwayne Wade. So we've got a very, very meta team at this point of the game. Chris Mullin in there. I think I just put him in there just because I got him. I wasn't actually going to use him. Josh Smith and then the 12-0 Wilt Chamberlain in there as well. Thurl Bailey making an appearance on the end of the bench as well. So Walter Davis was incredible. Shaq, I didn't really like that Shaq card. I'm not going to lie. I didn't really like him. Dwayne Wade, exceptional. So good. And Draymond Green, not bad again back in the day. And Wilt Chamberlain also not bad back in the day. But for now, nah, you wouldn't want to use those. But yeah, episode, what was that? 300. Jesus, we were balling. Next up, we have got episode number 350. So this was June the 20th. And we had just picked up Embiid, Bill Russell, and Siakam. We did sort of like a 500,000 MT spending spree. I'm looking at the wrong picture. That's the right picture. So, as you can see, GOATs are in the game at this point. And I believe this is when I had all of the GOATs in preparation for a lock-in for the GOAT set. So we've got the Magic Johnson there, which I believe cost me 1.2 or 1.3 mil. We've got Kobe by this point, which is awesome. We've got Larry Bird, which is awesome. Anthony Davis. And we've got Kareem, which we locked in for 2 and a bit mil, I think. Or maybe just under 2 mil. I can't remember. We've got the Michael Jordan, which we paid 2.8 million MT for. Oh, boy. We've got 12-0, Rudy Gay, Jerry Lucas, and then obviously the Bill Russell and Embiid, which we picked up in that video. And then Dwayne Wade, Glenn Rice, and Marc Gasol as well. So, again, that's quite a significant leap in those last 50 episodes to now having 5 GOATs in the lineup and obviously completing the AD and Dwayne Wade grind. So I don't think we'd done that in the previous episode, and if we had, why didn't I use them? I don't know. But yeah, so the team took a mad jump right there. And then, of course, guys, that brings us on to where we are today and our final team, which is here on your screen right now. We have spent all of our MT pretty much to be able to afford this team right here, and it is... Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's not bad. Point guard, GOAT Giannis. Shooting guard, GOAT Tracy McGrady. The small forward, GOAT LeBron. James Wiseman, GOAT Yao. GOAT Magic. GOAT KD. GOAT Larry Bird. Dino Radja. GOAT Kareem. Dwayne Wade. Rudy Gay. GOAT Wilt Chamberlain. And then in the club that we're not using, we got people like Del Curry. We've got the 12-0 Glenn Rice. We've got the GOAT Steph. Rick Barry. Chris Mullin. 12-0 Wilt. The Evo Brandon Roy and Evo Sabonis, GOAT Tim Duncan, the Evo D-Rob, Delif Schrempf, Dennis Johnson, Rashad, Kenny Smith, GOAT Hakeem, original Hakeem, James Harden, Marc Gasol, Rip Hamilton, Spencer Haywood, Derek Coleman, GOAT Dirk, Mark Aguirre, Rudy LaRusso, GOAT Kobe. We've got to have Kobe out here. Let's be real. You got to have Kobe out there. Where did I get up to? James Worthy, 12-0, Jerry Lucas, 12-0, Chris Webber, GOAT John Stockton, the AD, Steve Smith, Shaq, Josh Smith, Tony Allen, Pat Bev, GOAT Bill Russell, Paul Pierce, Kevin McHale, Dennis Rodman, Jimmy Butler, Zach Levine, Gilbert Arenas, Michael Beasley, obviously GOAT Wilkes, who just put him back there, the 12-0 for the going 5 times reward, Julie Serving, Dr. J, and then the Evo'd Galaxy Opal, Scottie Pippen. What a year it has been. What an incredible, incredible year it has been. And it's mad to see the jumps in those episodes. It seemed like episode 1 to 50, we got diamonds so quickly. And then it seemed like as time went on, we really started to get more meta in the players that we're using. And I think it was like, episode 250 when we had Galaxy Opals, that Ben Simmons KD lineup. So by March, we had an insane team. And obviously now... end of the game, and we have absolutely smashed it. So we are finishing the game with 16 GOAT cards out of the 22 that are available. Obviously, 2 of them, there's no point, being the other Giannis and the other LeBron. So the only cards we don't have, and we are technically missing, would be the Oscar Robertson for code 12-0. Not going to happen. MJ, Shaq, and then locking in for Vince Carter. So, like I said, one video, or the last episode of this series for this year. We're going to do a massive recap of everything we've done, all the challenges, all the things we've locked in, all our unlimited rewards, how many times we went 12-0, triple the offline, triple the online, agenda, lifetime rewards, etc. We'll go through all of that and just do a massive recap of the year. But for today, I feel like that was a lot of fun looking back at so many of those players that we used throughout this year. Let me know down below which squad or which episode had your favourite squad this year. Because me, looking back, that squad at episode 250 with Ben Simmons and KD and that Kareem, I've got good memories of that time. But I've also got really good memories of that episode 100 squad with the, I think, Ja Morant, RJ Barrett duo. The starting lineup, we had the Buddy Hield, Baron Davis. They were good days, man. They were good days. But yeah, that's been a nice little trip down memory lane, and I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. As usual, please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.